What's up, YouTube? My name is RJ Harbuck. I'm the founder of Harbuck Media. Today, I want to talk to you about why you should be creating videos in the year 2022. As you know, it's January. We're just kicking off the new year. And you might be wondering, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, I see a lot of people making their own videos and a lot of people doing social media. Should this be something that I should maybe venture into? Maybe I should start making my own videos. And the short answer is that yes, you should absolutely be making videos. The point of this video today is to share a couple of stats with you to kind of help you make that decision. But through the rest of this video, I want to share with you why the answer is yes. But before we get too far into this video, we would really appreciate it if you would hit that like button, if you would subscribe to us if you're not already, smash that notification bell. YouTube's weird sometimes. If you don't hit the notification bell, you may not even be notified that we've put up a new video. And I want you to see that content. Like I said, we're going to be talking about this content at greater length and more detail in upcoming videos. So you're going to want to see that content. And then if you don't mind, go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section. Just ask me any questions. We're starting off this channel. We want to answer as many questions as we can. So if you have a question concerning video marketing, digital marketing, drop it in the comment section and we'll address it. We'll either answer you right back in the comment section, or we might even turn it into a video and give you a full length answer. So be sure to do that. All right, let's get into the video.
Oh, fire and water me, going down deep, sing, oh, bury me, carry me, oh, far beneath. Down to the river.
All right, so why should you, as a business owner or an entrepreneur, make videos in 2022? Well, the short answer is video's dominating the market. It's just a simple fact that you probably watch hundreds of videos a day. And if you're too busy to do that, your customers are watching hundreds of videos a day. Between things like Instagram Reels and TikToks, where they've even taken these videos and this content and they've, smushed them down into 1-minute sound bites, people sit down and they just scroll. And you would be surprised at the amount of video content, the amount of hours that are spent a day on things like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, watching videos. About 71% of marketing agencies say that they use videos and that, in fact, videos are their best tool. These marketing agencies, they say that videos increase the conversion rate by up to 80%. So that's a business that is trying to bring on new customers, that simply making videos can increase the amount of customers that they generate by up to 80%. In this next year, this year 2022, videos are expected to make up 82% of online content, and 85% of customers say that they watch at least one video a day. 54% of customers say that they want more videos from brands that they love. Depending on the stat that you look at, it can be anywhere from 80 to 83, 87% of those marketing agencies that say that video is their best tool to use. When it comes to your competition to other businesses, 63% of businesses are already using video. So if you're not using video, you are now in the minority when it comes to businesses that are implementing video on their social media and website. So it's definitely something that you should be looking into, and I would say really considering trying to figure out how can you make video content and how can you use it? What's the best way for your business to implement videos in this next year? I would honestly say that it needs to be a priority at this point, because if you're not doing it, like I said, 63% of businesses already are. And so you are now in the minority of businesses that are not. And of those businesses that do use video, 83% of those businesses say that they have seen an ROI from their investment in making videos. So it's not just a trend that people are hopping on. It's actually something that's working. We've seen that evidence from the consumers, those stats that I stated earlier, but also from the business side. They're making money by making videos. Along the same lines of considering your customer first and trying to reach new customers, when it comes to video, I read an interesting stat that said that videos are 12 times more likely to be shared than just simple text and image. So let's say that you are a business that has hired a marketing agency, or maybe you have just someone on your team that is creating social media content, and for right now they're really just sharing little tidbits, whether they're a picture with some basic imagery, email campaigns, updates, that kind of stuff. When it comes to the idea of your content, going viral, and I hate to use that word because that's not necessarily what we're talking about, but the idea of having customers share your content. If you use videos are 12 times more likely to be shared than text and image combined. And 83% of consumers say that they connect better with video. At the end of the day, people trust faces. They trust people that they can see. When we're talking about the digital marketplace, we're talking about an area that a lot of people can be, a little skittish about. There's a lot of people who are scamming people out there and looking for opportunities to steal your data or just to flat out steal your credit card or your money. And so when you present yourself in a video and talk directly to your customers, it makes you more trustworthy. It humanizes your brand. And ultimately, that's what consumers are looking for. They're looking to connect with you and your company. They want to connect with your brand. And when you successfully do that, it's a lot easier to generate these new customers. So another thing to consider is SEO. If you have been involved in marketing in any way, whether, again, you have someone on your team that is handling your marketing campaigns or you're hiring a marketing agency, you've probably heard the term SEO, search engine optimization. And what this means is the ability to move your name up the list on Google. When someone goes and types in on Google or any search browser, but let's be honest, Google is probably the most common browser that everybody uses. When somebody types in your name or your business name or whatever, it's the ability to move your information up on the Google pages. If you, for instance, you make party hats. There's a lot of other companies that make party hats out there. So how does Google differentiate one party hat company from the next party hat company? Well, the way they do that is through SEO. It's the engagement across all of your social platforms. And it's a lot of other things too. That's where you really need the help of a marketing agency. But it's they track these numbers and these engagements, these clicks, these visits to your websites, all this kind of stuff, and they see who's most interested in the different websites, and those websites are moved up through the pages. And so when it comes to SEO, you're 53 times more likely to end up on the first page of Google if you have at least one video embedded in your website. When you're talking about Google, the obvious next thing to consider is YouTube, which is owned by Google. And so Google takes into consideration pretty heavily your YouTube presence. Now, let's say that you're a business that sells to other businesses. Is video right for you? Well, again, the simple answer is still yes. When it comes to business sales, 80% of buyers want to remain online customers. We all know that the last 2 years has completely changed the landscape of sales, of how to run a business. And a lot of businesses have shifted priority to the digital marketplace. Along those same lines, 70% of businesses say that they would be willing to spend up to $50,000 completely self-service online without ever speaking to a representative. And 27% of businesses say that they would be willing to spend up to $500,000 through the digital marketplace. That's an incredible amount of money, and businesses are 4 times more likely to spend that money after watching a video rather than reading text on your website concerning your products. Another interesting statistic is that videos integrated into proposals have the ability to close between 40 and 104% more sales. If you think about it, the person who's receiving these proposals, you don't know how many they're receiving. Let's say they receive 10 proposals a day, and they have to sit down and they read all this information, and they do it over and over and over again from multiple companies who are offering the same basic items, but with slightly different variations or different costs or different benefits. Can you really blame the person for wanting to skim through the email? But instead, they have a video to watch where a person talks to them about the product, guides them through the proposal, and maybe even showcases some footage of the product in use. So I think it's pretty clear by now that video marketing is really important. If you're a business that isn't already doing these videos, you really need to consider this. In fact, you really need to make it a priority in the year 2022. You're behind. Again, 63% of businesses are already using videos in their digital marketing. If you're not doing digital marketing at all, then you're really behind the ball, but it's okay. We can get you caught up in 2022. You need to work with the digital marketing agency. Check the description for our suggestion personally. When you're working with that company, you need to have the dialogue, have that conversation of considering going ahead and starting using video. There's a lot of different ways that you can use video to your advantage as a business. It could seem a little overwhelming with all the different types of platforms there are, social media platforms, websites, all that kind of stuff. There's different formats, different styles of video, and all that can be overwhelming. But just get started, have the dialogue. And like I said, we're gonna do more videos like this on this topic, what kinds of videos you can do, what platform you should be involved with, how long your videos should be, what type of videos you should film. And so, as I said at the beginning, if you would, drop us a like, drop us a comment, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time we drop a video, because you're going to want to hear more about that conversation. I want to help you. We want to help you be the best business that you can be. We want to help you make the best videos that you can make, the videos that are best suited for your business and for your style. And so stay tuned for that future content. We'll see you next time.
Fire and water me, going down deep, sing, bury me, carry me, far beneath. Down to the river.